Hello, my friends. How are you? Great. Okay, so today, unless you didn't have a good day, then I'm sorry. Okay, so back in the day when I first started reading dark romance books, I was obsessed with biker, MC, bike club kind of books because they were like one of the darkest books. At least first when I started reading dark romance books, and I was obsessed with them. Just the idea, a bunch of people in an MC club having each other's bags, criminals, love it. So today we are going to talk about some of the best MC books that I've read. Not all of them are like very old. So the first book that I really want to talk about, I think I talked about it before on my channel, is Rebel by Kelly Hart, I'm not sure. So this book is 3 books. I don't remember what do they call it. It's a series, okay? And just the reason why the MC is created by the president is very interesting. Let me tell you. So, the president of this MC club, I think, Dead Man's Inc. Or is it the name of the series? I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, Rebel. Okay, Rebel. His nickname is Rebel. I don't remember his real name. It was the Alex? I'm not sure. Anyways, so he and his best friend created this MC biker club because his best friend, whose name I don't know, but he's the VP, vice president of the club. His sister was just vanished, and after a lot of research, after so many cops, detectives looking for her, nobody found her. So these two, and they were in the military, so these two decide to create this MC club and go to the criminal world to find the sister. I love it. I love the idea. Oh my god. I really feel like when a person is forced to go to a criminal operation, it's really interesting because they need to be there, they need to be them in order to find the person they are looking for, and it's really interesting. But the story actually starts with a girl whose name I don't know, I don't remember, and she's a nurse, right? Her family, all of them, I think all of them are nurses. I think her father is a doctor and her sister is also a nurse, and she is going to the same path, but she's not sure. Like, she's like, is it what I want? I'm not sure. But she always wanted to be good like her father and sister, and to be productive, to be good for people. And one night, I think it's near Christmas, something like that, she wants to go home. Her father, I think she and her father are supposed to go to home together, but her father calls her. He says, I have a shift, I can't come, you go, then I see you at home. And she's like, okay. She puts her earpods in her ear. She is waiting. I think she is walking or waiting for a taxi or something. I'm not sure. And suddenly she is just listening to music. She sees something in the corner of her eye. She looks over and she sees a man, a bloody man, that's coming to her and says, please help me. And at first, she's like, oh my god, what's happening? Then she comes to her senses. She goes and says, sorry sir, what's wrong? Do you need help? Where are you bleeding? And then the next thing she knows, everything is dark, and she wakes up in a human trafficking ring. Yeah. And here's the thing. When they are... Is it after they kidnapped her, or is it like meanwhile they're kidnapping her? A guy comes and he's wearing a sweatshirt and the hood is up, and she's just looking, and he came with his motorcycle, right? So the headlights are shining and you can't really see the guy, but you can see the outline, and he comes and he pulls off his hood and looks at the girl, and then I don't know, I think he's giving the people that are kidnapping her drug or something, and he says, I want the girl to come and get it from me. So she goes, he gives her the drugs and says, say you're a virgin, to the person. I don't know, he says a name and says, tell him you're a virgin. And that's how the story starts, which I loved. I really like this series, but here's the thing: there are books for all the characters, like the VP and the sister, the girl's sister, but I didn't really read them, so I'm not sure if the other books are good. But this Rebel is really good. I really liked it, and the villains were really interesting. They were crazy and psychos. Okay, so the next book I want to talk about is the book that I actually read this year. Is Hostel Saint by India R. Adams. So this book, I don't know if I could call it an MC novel. It is about an MC, but it's not focused on an MC, but it's focused on other things that's going on. But honey, it was really good. I really like this book, and I think it's a series where you are going to get every character's story, which I really like. There was a particular character that I really want to know about. We just got a glimpse, but I was curious. Anyway, so this book is about a very young boy and girl. It starts with them running away from their brothers, who are what do you call it? They are sadistic. Okay, and they always bullied them and annoyed them and hurt them since they were very young. So these two, the boy and the girl, they were in a relationship which the brothers didn't know. So now they found out, and they are just chasing them, they are beating them, raping them, and the boy is nearly dead when 4 or 3 guys, they come with their motorcycles and rescue him. But because he was scared that the motorcycle sound is going to be even worse, the people are going to be even worse than the brothers, he tells the girl, you run away, you go to the city, is near, I will distract them. And yeah, the story starts from there. I won't tell you more because I went to this book blind. I think you should go blind too. Just a relationship between Saint, the main character, and the biker guys. I have to say, it's not really focused about the romance between the boy and the girl, but how the boy is going to rescue the girl. And at first I was like, am I into that? But I was really into it. And the relationship between him and the MC guys, oh my god. I read this book and I was like, can I have an MC crew like that? Please. So the next book I want to talk about is Rain by Jessica. I don't know her last name. And so again, this is a series of MC books. Listen, here's my thing with this series this long. Is that, first of all, every book, I'm not saying particular this series, but usually the very longer series, every time that they go on and go on and on, especially if it's about other characters, the quality is not going to be as good as like the first ones. For example, the first 5 books are always like good, and after that it's just like, let me do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I don't like about this series is that the book that you're reading, sometimes it really emphasizes about the other characters that it just annoys you. Like, honey, okay, I will read the next one. I read some of the books in this series and they are good, but the first one is my favorite, and it's Rain. I told you already. The start of the book is great. It starts with a girl. She's running away. Right? She's running away from the guys that kidnapped her and hold her for months. And like she's running away, she's on her pajamas, this exact same thing that they kidnapped her in. And the weather is raining. And she suddenly falls. And she hears a motorcycle. And she just starts to crawl in the ground. And she hears someone coming and just like looking down at her, and she's like, I'm not coming back. You can kill me. I'm not coming back. And then someone says, what the F are you doing, babe? And then she looks up and she sees this guy, tattooed, tall, dark, and dangerous. And I really, really liked it. And the romance, Rain, this book is definitely one of my favorite by MC books, and I have to say other characters are interesting, and I feel like the rest of the series is worth reading. Although I said I don't like this kind of things. I said I don't like the things that authors do. It's just a taste. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. It's just that I don't like it. But to be honest, the rest of the series is interesting. I didn't read all of them. So yeah. So that is it, guys. But here's a book I wanted to show you. Guys, this book starts, the prologue starts with a guy who's marrying a girl for revenge, but the rest of the book is not about them. And I can't really focus on this book because I want to read about those two. So if you know what is their book, I'd be happy. Thank you so much if you tell me. Anyways, so that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked these books. I have other favorite biker MC romance books, and I'd be talking about them if you like. And so yeah, that's it. Let me know which one is your favorite. If you have any recommendations, please tell me, and take care of yourselves. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye.